What's going on, YouTube? Members of Culture Unplugged. You already know it's your boy Chris, your digital mentor. Before we even get started with this wonderful video, getting on this topic, I can't wait to talk about it. Make sure that you like and subscribe and hit that notification bell. Haven't said that in a long time, but this is a great way for you to stay connected to any video I drop. So if you check me out, make sure you hit that notification bell so you don't miss any video. If you're new here, welcome. You're in a great place. You're in a safe space between you and I. And then if you are returning, thank you. I've seen that there's some new likes have come in. So definitely thank you for your support. Keep on checking me out for every video. And we're going to get right into today's topic. So just sit back, relax, and you guys already know. Let's get it unplugged. So quick updates. Today, my bad. It's been about a week since, I dropped the video. Been a little while, a little bit over the normal time, but I just needed time to just get me together. Sometimes you're gonna have to have days where you're just ready to do you, and those are one of those times. So this past weekend, went to Florida, hung out with some good friends of mine, and I saw a cousin of mine that I haven't seen in some years who's from the UK. Shout out to Jasmine. She's probably not going to watch this video. But yeah, so shout out to family, shout out to friends, just spending some time to get away for a little bit. You got to change your scene. So I've been itching for a little break. So that was nice. So basically getting into this topic of this video is who should bring up sex. If you are, question was posed to me as basically if you are seeing someone, you're dating someone, who should bring up the whole topic of sex and, having a conversation. It's something that I have to say is a whole lot into it because it really depends. The variables depend. And it doesn't necessarily mean that one person is responsible for bringing it up or not. What it does mean is, are both of you even ready and prepared to have that conversation? Maybe it's too early, right? And when I say too early, it's really depending on on the kind of chemistry that people have. Chemistry is a real thing. That means and to me, is over 35. We're gonna see things a little differently, but at this stage of the game, it's really about feeling it out. You could have the craziest energy with someone, and that means that both of y'all are on the same chord. That doesn't happen often, and especially now because some people, are walking around here hurt, and so hurt people, right? But if you kind of run into that one where you feel in tune with this person, and the person, is in tune with you, it's like nothing. Like it's just seamless. Like the whole comfort of conversation could just be that way, because both of you find each other attractive. And that's where it's like you'd feel more comfortable, or you could have a respectable conversation when the person that you're dating sees you as attractive. It's almost like a lot of the variables, or a lot of the things, when somebody first has that attraction to you, a lot of the things that you may say or necessarily, not everything, but there's certain things that you may look over, or that person's going to look over. And so you kind of get a little breathing room when it comes down to what could be talked about. But the key thing here is someone who has high energy. Is the only time I would trust you being the first person as the guy to say, let's have sex, or let's talk about sex, or something like that. Like none of that conversation just happens all willy-nilly. A lot of it, in many times, is based on comfortability. Where are you with your person, enough for your person to have that encouraging conversation with you, and just straight be candid, because it takes another level of vulnerability. Now, this is not part of the video, but I'm gonna say it anyway. You got to create the space for vulnerability. How do you do that? Well, you gotta be able to really connect with the person that you're talking to. Communication is one. A lot of the things that gets overlooked, and so a lot of times you don't have that time to just straight up allow that person to feel safe and spend time with you and kick it with you. There won't be a conversation that leads into that vulnerable space when it comes down to sex. So ultimately, if you had to ask me, I would say let the woman bring it up. Because 9 times out of 10, the more you are someone that, and it's just, I'm talking about like a specific type of woman. We just back up a little bit. A certain type of woman isn't going, is definitely respected, right? Like you respect it. Like she's a respectable person. She's educated. She handles her business. She do what she got to do, right? You have someone, some type of personality out there where none of this and what I'm saying is gonna matter. As a matter of fact, it could be farther than the truth because the roles of how, you could be thinking you have more, you have to have this restraint. She's not gonna. She may be a person that has no restraint in wanting to do it. Oh, it happens. They are women that are more freakier than guys or more promiscuous than guys. It's just the way it is. It's just it's out there. But if you come across something like that, you can't be all play scared and all that stuff you was talking about or in your head that you think you was gonna do and do this. You gotta be about it at that point, pimp. Like she gonna show you up, and you could be looking crazy. So as far as I could tell you, again, sometimes it's best to just let the woman bring it up. And I don't know, I'm weird. I'm a little selective. Certain type of things can turn me off, especially if it's presented where it's like, yo, this person, she wants it even more all the time. Like, damn, okay, can we talk first? Let me stop. Oh, y'all know I'm playing around. But no, I mean, it's just, for me, I just genuinely enjoy a good, solid connection with somebody. Like, all that stuff can just happen. But as far as me talking about it, I used to be that one. Cause I wanted to get out the way. I'd be like, look, so what's up? Is this what we doing or nah? Right? Like, are we gonna get to it? But then, after a while, I was like, yo, too many days or too many times having, like the last video, we talked about post-nut clarity, but having that post-nut clarity, like, why did I even do this? Like, this wasn't even worth my time. And so you're going to have those situations. You're not going to just want to have that with everybody, that experience with everybody. Because everybody need to be, you got to have some type of exclusivity about you. That's just me. I'm, at this point, some select, exclusivity. Put the power back in your hands. Be the person that is going to, make the decisions, call the shots in that way. Give your own self that self-discipline. That's what honestly makes you valuable in general. And, you'll go far. I mean, ultimately, that's what it takes. So what would make any other sense at this point? It's just to keep excelling, to keep growing. That's going to be your best ticket. And on that note, I think you got the picture. I'm so certain you did. Make sure before you leave this video, visit coveredandcultured.com. Check my website out. Let me know what you think of the website. I've got different type of products representing Covered and Cultured. And I'd love to get your feedback on it. Also, let me know what you think about this video. Do you think that the man yourself as the guy should be the one to bring up sex? Or do you feel like you're the lady is the one to bring up sex when you're dating? What does that look like for you? What's the whole purpose of kind of having that conversation for you right out the gate? Is it because, make sure that it's a good match, as far as chemistry wise? Let me know in the comment section. I'd love to read it. And any other question you have for me about maybe next video you'd like to see. Again, I apologize for the delay, but sometimes you need that break. And I'm glad to be back, though, giving you the content that you love. Make sure that you like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell. Check my website out for coveredandcultured.com. And you, my friend, have a great evening. Let's get it.